Hey guys, Jason here at All the Soul Sportswear, and it is Woodstick Wednesday. So you might recognise these sticks. They've been reviewed before on the Woodstick Wednesday video. They are Alf Jacques sticks. But today's video is not really about the sticks themselves. Okay, it's more about Alf. So you may or may not have seen on various social media platforms that here he is, and is Alf. Alf hasn't been so well, and there is a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for Alf's medical expenses. And I want to kind of explain the story behind this. I've met Alf a number of times, okay? And there was a LaxCon a few years ago where I actually purchased this stick. I'm very lucky to have purchased an Alf Jacques stick because they are, highly sought after. And, as Alf's got older, he's producing fewer sticks. So, if you haven't got one now, you're going to be a very lucky, man to own one of these sticks in future. And Alf was very pleasant when I met him at LaxCon. Lovely guy, and I've been fortunate enough to meet him at a few LaxCon events over the years. And I said to him, can you help me pick a stick? I want to buy a stick. And he said, well, there'll be one stick that it'll speak to you. And sure enough, as I was going through a few of the sticks he had for sale, there was one stick, which is that stick right there. And there was just something about this one that was different from the other sticks. I'm picking it up, and it did, it kind of, they speak to you. So, that was the stick that I bought from Alf. And I noticed on his table, he had these pictures of himself with one of his sticks. I said, would you mind signing one for me to put up in the store? He said, oh yeah, of course. Who would you like me to make it out to? So I said, well, if you can make it out to Northern Soul Lacrosse. Now, he signed it at the bottom, but there's a bit of text here, which a little unusual, because if you're familiar with our branding and the kind of logos of Northern Soul, you might have spotted the tagline, keep the faith. Well, I never said anything about keep the faith to Alf. And if you look in there, it says to Northern Soul Sportswear, keep the faith, Alf Jacques. Now, I didn't even notice this at the time. It was during COVID when, I think we'd opened up after lockdown 2, and I pulled out a cardboard tube, which I knew this picture had been in, and took it to a framer with a whole load of other pictures, you see some of them behind me, to have framed. And when I picked it up from the framers, I was kind of gobsmacked that it wasn't just signed, but it actually said to Northern Soul Sportswear, keep the faith. Just really kind of weird that, Alf had signed that. I mean, kind of not knowing anything at the time about our business and our branding. This is a number of years ago now. And just a very, very cool thing to have. And I'm going to share the GoFundMe page here on YouTube for you guys. If you're not familiar with Alf, then if you while you're here on YouTube, look at wooden lacrosse sticks. You can guarantee that 90% of the videos about wooden lacrosse sticks on YouTube feature Alf Jacques. He's the most renowned wooden stick maker, and makes a fantastic stick. And I feel very lucky to have not one but two Alf Jacques sticks, and just a lovely, lovely guy. Spent a lot of time chatting with Alf this year at LaxCon, and as you're aware, I'm very passionate about wooden sticks, and to chat with Alf and show him some pictures of sticks. I regret actually not taking a couple of my sticks to show Alf now, to be honest, because there was a couple that really sparked his interest. But what a nice guy! He spends a lot of time with people, talking about the history of stick making, and the sticks he takes to show people when he exhibits. And if you can donate to the GoFundMe, that would be fantastic. It's been a few weeks this has been out there, but I just felt this was the right time to kind of share it, because with all these GoFundMe campaigns, there's some very worthwhile causes out there, and you might be familiar with the one we've been sharing for our friend Dave Leach, who's in a terrible accident playing lacrosse. And you know, there's a real surge at the start of these campaigns, and then it kind of really tails off a little bit after a few weeks because everybody's going to donate has donated. So I think if we can share it now and just push a few more donations, that'd be fantastic. You know, every little bit counts. And as I said, you know, what a nice gentleman, really nice guy. And you know, if you're not familiar with who Alf Jacques is, you know, please check him out and have a look on YouTube here. As I said, you know, he's all over YouTube, and you know, if we can help in any little way, we will.